Hello out there. This is Monterey Jack coming to you live from Studio 7 Pluses right here in Las Vegas, Nevada, and I have a true story for you today. Yes, a true story from back in the day. So I'm traveling to 1966 right into 67 when I left Columbus, Ohio, and now I'm in Riverside, California. Yes, Riverside, California. I'm living with one of my roommates who was in the military, Bruce, and so we lived in this woman's home. She rented out the rooms. I think it was like $9 a week, something like that. And I was going to go to the junior college there in Riverside, which is what my roommate was doing. And I thought that would be the right thing to do at this particular time in my life, get some more education, yes. But I got sidetracked again. I started working for this, had to make a few dollars, you know. I started working for this chemical company, yes, Frothingham Chemicals. He had a wall-to-wall dye. You didn't have to take your carpet up. You could dye it right there in your home, yes. Except for red. Red had to be red. But anyway, so we went to Oregon to sell a franchise. The franchises were $50,000. I drove because Mr. Frothingham was probably in his late 60s. Still got around pretty good. But he didn't like to drive anymore long distance. So I drove us up to Oregon. Can't remember the town right now. It escapes me because remember I'm doing this off the top of my head. And so, yeah. So anyway, I find myself in a yacht cruising down the Columbia River with the people who wanted to buy the franchise. This gentleman wanted to buy the franchise. He went down on a 707. It crashed. He survived, of course, and got millions in a lawsuit. So that's where he got his money. So he wanted to make an investment for his son, a business for his son, and so they questioned me. We drank martinis and laughed and giggled, and every once in a while they'd fire a shot at me like, is Frothingham for real? Is this dye really work? You know, all kinds of questions, and I answered them truthfully because it did work. And so we sold the franchise, and the owner of this franchise wanted me to stay there and work with his son. But I'm a loyal guy, yes, no matter, I did a little partying in my life, but, well, my word is my bond, yes. Not James Bond, just Charles Bond. Oh, yes. So anyway, I declined and went back to Riverside. I was supposed to get 15% of that $50,000. I actually was the one who sold it or clinched it, as we would say. Never did get the money. Never did get $7,000 or whatever, $7,500. So he kept me on the books, and I'll tell you something, the safe was open one day and that formula was in there for that compound dye, which DuPont wanted to buy. They wanted to give him, Frothingham, $1 million for it. And there it was right in front of me in that safe. I could have taken it and sold it to DuPont, but that's not me. I don't want money like that. So anyway, I left Frothingham after a few months. You know, I did some work, you know, I used to dye on carpets. Everybody loved it. I mean, it was really a great product. But Frothingham, see, he wanted to keep his name on it because he was a blue blood of England. Yeah, right. Anyway, I left there and that's when I started my way to Las Vegas. So here's that's my little story about Riverside. Many more stories within Riverside, but we'll end this one now as we don't want to go over the time limit of boring you. Anyway, you know I love you all. Be safe, be happy, and have a great every moment. This is Monterey Jack signing off.